Hello, everybody. This is Glenda and Buster with AKA GK Fralin, a friendly community. And our friendly community welcomes you. And we don't have a lot of time for introductory chit-chat because we've got a lot to discuss, starting with how we escape from the house in case of a fire with COPD. Be right there. Hi guys, I've got it pointed down because I just got out here with all my stuff, and so I want to show you this. And I don't know if you'll be able to, I'll be able to call it out. It's still calibrating right now. The motor you hear is my portable concentrator, which is turned all the way up right now, by the way. So I'm doing my pursed lip breathing. Right now, that is showing 75. Okay, some of you might panic at that. As long as it don't stay down there, it's because I've been active. And as long as it doesn't stay there, I'm fine. See, it's at 82 already. Okay. So this is kind of to let you know, okay, I have limits. I know I do. But it's not crippling. Not to the point where I need to quit talking and let this thing. But anyway, it's not to the crippling to the point where I can't do things. I just have to take them a little more slowly, purposefully, if I could ever get my head around that. If I were really going for an escape, like if there was a fire or something, I'm going to hook up to this as quickly as I can and make for the door. Am I going to pick up my camera? Am I going to pick up this thing? More than likely, no, because it takes me enough time to get out as it is. And these are replaceable. So, and I do not want I do not want my oxygen catching fire or be accelerating a fire that's going to go right to my lungs. So, anyway. Oh, 94. See there? Much better. I'm just turning it off. Okay. That's just to show you that I do think of these things, and I mean, I'm sure you do too. In a little bit, I'll be able to turn this down. Now, I don't always get that low, but I was moving pretty fast and trying to carry my tea, my thingamabob, my camera, and my whatchamajigget, and I did not bring Buster. I think I can turn that thing down now. Hold on while I ditch. There. Down to about 2. Much quieter. And I'll be fine there as long as I'm sitting. Oh, I love this porch. Am I showing you guys the I'm sure you've seen it, but I don't know if I've shown it to you. That, I don't want to get too close or always see the screen. That ceramic bird bath with the limestone around it. Joe got me that bird bath. He got me that bird bath one time. I was wanting a bird bath. We left our other one out over where we lived before, instead of moving it. So he got me that bird bath, and he put it on a concrete slab. Anyway, so the weeds wouldn't be coming up around it. Well, a few years ago, the north wall, north wall of the basement caved in because of a storm. It wasn't a tornado, although some questioned that it might have been, but we didn't get a tornado here at our house. What we got was a deluge of rain. Now, it was not a nice, gentle at all. It was a deluge of straight rain. And we'd had drought, and I think several people had basement problems after that. But the soil had separated probably about this far from the foundation. So we got that deluge, it just ran mud. And that pushed up against that wall, which was already the weakest wall. It was the only one that had not been reinforced. Over the years, they had done the half wall reinforcement. That was the only one that hadn't got done. So now it's a brand new wall. And I think we're still paying for it. Anyway. But miracle of miracles. The only thing it damaged in the basement, because I mean the hot water heater, the furnace, all of that was there. The only thing it damaged was a length of the sewer, or not, the drainage pipe from all the sewage in the house. It goes out to the sewer. It took about a section about this big, well, bigger than that, probably more like a 6-foot section, I think he said. And so the guys who were replacing it, they had to wait for the guys from the plumbers to get here and fix it. The one guy, he really did not care for that smell. It's like, hey, I can't do anything about it. Anyway, so, but, you know, if I'd have gone down there, I wouldn't have liked it either, but I wasn't going down there. So anyway, that's now the strongest wall. And that limestone out there around the bird bath is from the old basement. So recycle, yeah. At least part of it. I'm sure the other went somewhere where it could be of very good use. Because stone doesn't die. It can be pulverized and used as other things. It can weather down to sand, but it just kind of sticks around. Anyway. I am a person of the earth. I'm sorry. I am. I'm not going to apologize for that. Why do I apologize for that? I'm a person of the earth, and that does not bother me. That's why I'm kind of crying about our trees. Not actually crying, but kind of upset. And those trees down there, they were simply getting rid of another part of it that was sticking up. I don't understand this. The city, I guess they are on the city side. Those same guys that were doing the work before. Anyway, Joe had talked to them. And the city, because, well, see, everything on the sidewalk, well, not on the side, anything on the street side of the sidewalk belongs to the city. We have to care for it, but it belongs to the city. I had asked permission to take this tree out because it is so big and overgrown and overhangs. No. Not only that, the roots were pushing up the walk, and I was afraid they could get up, you know. But they said nope. Well, somehow they got them because they probably got 4 of those trees along their lot line. Well, 3 of them anyway. That when I showed you that, you know, how far they had let them cut down, which was very apparently up to about the top of the first floor. Turns out the city won't let them cut them down any further than that. I am still trying to figure out why. They can't plant any new trees or bushes or anything in that area because they've got these dead trees that are probably 10-foot high stumps. Sorry, I get a little mad. That's not good stewards of the earth in my book. It just isn't. They are still, even if they took those trees down, they still serve a purpose, because when that decays, what does it do? It composts, it nourishes the earth, or the soil. And they could plant bushes, small trees, whatever they wanted in there, even on the city side, or ask the city what to plant there. I still have yet to understand some of this stuff. I just don't understand. But, soil, rock, livestock, they all serve a purpose. And I really, and I don't know how many people don't like to hear this, but they were granted to us by God after creation. And you know what? He hasn't changed his mind. He does expect us to take care of his earth. Agriculture started right here on earth with the very first man. Think of that. I get irritated with people who think that farmers are now the bad guys, and that people raising animals and slaughtering them to eat are bad guys. Come on, people, you call yourselves vegan? Fine, be vegan, I don't care. But don't tell me I'm a murderer. Because guess what grew those vegetables you eat? Cow poop. You're not exactly as vegan as you thought. Anyway, my rant is done. I love the soil. I love the earth. I love people. I love people who build things and make things and create things, because God told us. Jesus was a carpenter. Building is in our blood. It's in our makeup. It's in our DNA. And it's been the history of man to build from whatever they have available. So did Adam live in a cave? Did some of his descendants live in caves? Very likely. Very likely. Well, what did you think, Buster?
Well, I'll put it this way. You're very passionate. I know why you didn't take me, and that's fine. And I agree. Cain and Abel were the first farmer and rancher. It's in the Bible.
How does anybody know if we don't tell them?
Good point. Anyway.
That's my word.
I'll borrow it.
He'll borrow it. Okay. So, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son,
that whosoever believeth in him should not perish,
but have everlasting life.
Amen.
You know what? I don't care if YouTube don't like it. They're not paying me. So I am going to say what's in my heart. Thank you very much, and good night. Love you all.